for every student,
To encourage everyone.
to encourage every student to see and be their personal best, to do your best. I've said it enough times, I ought to have it memorized, so, there we go. We'll move on to adoption of the agenda and consent agenda as an order of business with identification of items to be taken off for discussion or separate action. Need a motion and a second?
I move we adopt the agenda and consent agenda as the order of business.
All in favor, say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Now, let's consider approval of the consent agenda as adopted. To approve the minutes from September 17th, 2024 Board of Education meeting, approve financial report for the period July 1, 2024 through September 30th, 2024, and approve bills for the period of September 1, 2024 through September 30th, 2024 in the amount of $2,294,318.36.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
And moving on, item 5, Board and District Leadership Strategic Planning, Legislative Update. Scott.
This will be a quick one. Monday's meeting was canceled. Not a lot of legislation going on this time of year, and I think the focus is primarily on elections and November 5th, so that is where their energies are being spent. So we will look to reconvene in November.
There you go. All right, thanks, Scott.
Yep.
Finance, Buildings, and Grounds, consider approval of the snowplow bid for the 2024-2025 school year. Amy?
We talked about this at the Committee of the Whole.
Yep.
Does anyone have any questions? We've worked with CNS for many years.
Many years.
7, 8.
And we're happy with the job they do for us.
We are.
So we need a motion and a second.
Make a motion to approve the snowball bid. Second.
All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? All right, policy. Consider approval of second reading of Neola Policy Updates, Volume 33, and number 2. Janelle.
These are the same updates I shared with you back in September. And Kathy and I and the policy tailors, and Scott, Katrina, and a number of our admins met with the Neola rep back in August 27th. So the highlighted sections that we wanted to review with you were the policy 164. It talks about board meetings. And the main gist of it is that if we're going to have a virtual meeting, or if there's a closed section, that we have to probably talk with the attorney to see if it's appropriate for us to have a closed session and anyone participating virtually. But again, reply to Katrina just to stay in touch if you can't attend. Then there were 2 sections that related to class rank, and the first one, it just was adding an additional phrase onto our class ranking system that will also comply with the University of Wisconsin, their new guaranteed admission program, so just adding the clause in there. There's section 5460 had graduation requirements. We just deleted one little phrase. We already have required a personal finance credit or half of a credit. We're just eliminating the reference to that it could be in economics or junior achievement, so no substantial change, just deleting a phrase. And then there were 2 sections about suspension, and 5610 and a new section 5610.03, and those were reviewed with our admins, Mr. Novak and Ann Gamoki and others, so they've shined up our sections to align with new statutes. And we recommend them be approved.
All right. So with that, we need to consider approval, second reading of the Neola policy update. Is there a motion?
Make a motion to approve the second reading of the all policy updates, 133 and number 2.
Is there any other discussion or questions? All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Opposed? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Janelle.
Thank you.
Public participation, anyone sign in? You guys just flip-flopped and I still looking. Man. All right, Liaison reports, community ed, Sally.
We have some classes coming up. A few of them are concerning health. First class is Eat for Healthy Blood Sugar. Another one is You and Your Biome and Beyond, Boost Your Immunity. Qigong is Chinese medicine. They have a class about that. Another one is Know Your Sweeteners, Make and Take Workshop. We also have 2 movies coming, free movies in the amphitheater. You do have to register. It's free, but you have to let them know you're coming so they will actually show it. If nobody registers, then they're not going to show them. The first one is Wednesday, October 23rd. It's called My Octopus. Second one is November 13th, and the name of the movie is King Arthur. Another community ed class is Freezer Meals. It's a workshop on October 28th. And then those that like to walk in the hallway when the weather is bad, that begins on November 4th. You can come in by the community ed, sign in, just saying that you were there. Just keep track of how many people actually utilize the building. And that's it.
All right, thank you, Sally. Janelle, Foundation.
The Education Foundation met a week ago, Wednesday on the 9th, and Scott was there also. They wanted to say thank you to the community and to the parents who helped with our penny wars during the homecoming week. They raised almost like $1,906, and those funds will be used for the teacher wish list. So we'll be helping out the teachers in the classroom. So thank you to all the parents and children who brought change. They've set a date, so mark your calendars, February 22nd of '25. It's a Saturday evening. They're going to have a music bingo night as our big fundraiser at the Plymouth PAC. So more details are coming.
That sounds fun.
Yep, so it will be fun. A lot of things are swirling and exciting for that one. And then the scholarship committee would like to say thank you to the Helmer family. There's a new scholarship that they've created in honor of Chris Helmer, so thank you to the Helmer family. And the scholarship committee, which is another subcommittee of the Plymouth Education Foundation, they're researching another option that we might have in the future to assist more of our students in-house. So they're
Great.
doing a lot of homework, so good, thank you.
Good, thank you. Family Resource, Kathy.
All right, the Family Resource Center is continuing with some of their regular programs. The Biddy Book Club meets at the Mead Library the 3rd Tuesday of the month. This is free and there is no registration. They also continue to have their Tiny Tots Playgroup at the Plymouth Public Library, the 2nd and 4th Thursdays at 9:30. And then they have a couple different classes and activities going on. And these probably I'm trying to put them in order, but I don't think they are. There's a Mad Science Lab on October 23rd, which sounded very cool, from 5:30 to 7 at Generations. This class is full, but people can can have their names added to a wait list. On December 3rd, the Triple P program, which is Positive Parenting Practices, is holding a workshop on ADHD and neurodiversity. That's December 3rd from 6 to 7:30. It is free and it is geared towards parents of children up to 12 years of age. You have to register online for that. And then they are also doing a sensory bin play, make, and take November 12th at Generations. And then they are continuing with their developmental screening day. This one's in Sheboygan on November 18th. Children 6 months to 5 years will be assessed in language, problem solving, fine and large motor skills, personal and social skills, and hearing and vision screening based on availability. This is free, but you must register by November 15th. And I would encourage everyone to go online to the Family Resource, Sheboygan.org. A lot of these programs fill up so fast that by the time I'm mentioning them, they're already filled up. So check out their website. They constantly have very cool programs going on.
All right, great. Thank you, Kathy.
Yep.
And those screenings are so very important.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Yep.
we want to encourage everyone to come in and have their child screened. Personnel, board will consider approvals. So Scott, you want to take us through
Yeah,
those?
you bet, thank you. Seeking one approval tonight, we'd ask the board consider the approval of a 100% contract for Hannah Myers to be a school psychologist at Riverview Middle School, beginning with the 24-25 school year. Hannah received her bachelor's degree from the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse and her master's from the University of Wisconsin-Stout. This will be Hannah's 7th year of teaching, and fun fact, she was with us previously, left for a year or two, and is going to be rejoining us, hopefully.
Nice,
Yeah.
Is
nice.
this a new position or replacing?
This is a position with, it was previously a counseling position. However, that counseling position, we did not draw candidates for that. So through some creativity, we believe that this will actually benefit us even more because there can be some crossover between the two as counselor and school psych. But a school psychologist brings some additional strategies and things that they can relay to staff and things like that to help intervene with kids earlier.
Great. Okay, we need a motion to approve the contract for Hannah Myers.
Make a motion, we approve a 100% contract for Hannah Myers for this year, 2024 through 2025.
Any other questions? All in favor, say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Opposed? All right, and then support staff.
Thank you, yes, and just an FYI, we did include support staff updates in packet as well.
Okay, great. Thank you. Item 12, President's Report. Tonight, really, I just wanted to touch on the work we have been doing in the community of the whole. We've really had some great presentations on what's going on and what we're setting our goals and where we're headed as a district. It's all about our school, right? Our community, everything that we're doing. And I was not at the homecoming parade, but I understand it was, I think, the longest homecoming parade we've ever had. So you just have to love the enthusiasm we have for our school, and what we really need is for the rest of the world to learn about what a great thing we have here. So I challenge all of us to go out and talk about Plymouth, and let's get more people to come to Plymouth and understand what it means to be a Panther. So that's my message. And from there, we'll go to Scott.
Thank you. We've got some recognitions first, and then we'll talk upcoming events. First of all, Laura Cable, highlighted last week, Thursday, there were 30 Riverview and Plymouth High School students from We Act Club who volunteered at the Feed My Starving Children event in Sheboygan Falls. That was last Thursday evening, I think I mentioned that. They volunteered to pack meals for those in need, so our thanks goes out to all those involved with that activity.
Wow.
Wendy Naskovitz, business education teacher, highlighted Nolan Wiskerson. Nolan scored a perfect 1,000 on his Microsoft Work 365 exam. This is the first of 3 exams he'll be taking to earn his Microsoft Office Specialist certification. And he can go on to compete at higher levels as well based on scores, so we're excited for him.
Wow.
Jackie Votter, she coordinated with the Plymouth Fire Department last week for a presentation for her students on fire safety. So our thanks to Chief Pafford and all involved. They brought the trucks and all kinds of neat experiences for the kids. So that was awesome. Lastly, really to piggyback on the homecoming theme, my first go-around here, it was absolutely fantastic. I'd like to know just how much candy we handed out. This group, I think, led the league. It was fantastic. We all came armed and ready to go, so that was awesome. And yes, the parade was certainly one of those highlights. It was really a great afternoon and evening all the way around. I did want to mention that we inducted Jerry Krebsbach into the PHS Alumni Hall of Fame.
Nice.
He really did a great job in his presentation to the students and staff here at PHS that day, highlighting the importance of service and things like that. So great message. and just great experiences that he could share with everybody. It was awesome. Upcoming events. I'll go in chronological order. I've got 4 things here. Concert season is starting. Fall concert season at PHS, that's this Monday already, October 21st at 7:30. Annual meeting will be a week from tonight, right here, taking place at 5:30. 6th grade band concert at Riverview on Tuesday, the 29th of October at 7 p.m. And then the high school play, Almost Maine, November 7th through the 10th, all 4 days. They'll have productions. In the auditorium, tickets are on sale for $9. So,
All right.
love to see everybody.
Great.
And that's it.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
With that, that brings us to agenda item number 14, a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn? Second.
All in favor, say yes. 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 All right. Well, thank you all for coming.